If you're on a journey to grow your natural hair and you've been told that protective styles are your only hope, then this video is for you, sis, because I'm breaking down the real secret to length retention that doesn't require hiding your hair anyways, which is stretching. Yes, stretch hairstyles can help you grow longer, healthier hair, and I'm going to show you how and why. My hair is currently in a blown out state, and I like to wear my hair in a stretched state like this a lot of the times. You know, I uploaded a video a couple of videos ago, and it was my natural hair growth routine that helps me grow longer, stronger, natural hair, okay? And in that video, I was protective styling my hair. I was doing a braid, and a braid is a protective style, okay? Braiding your hair, cornrows, which is amazing if you want to grow out your hair because it helps me moisturize my hair. But then after a couple of days, a week or something like that, I was like, you know, let me do a braid out. So I unraveled the braids and my hair was in a stretched braid out hairstyle, and it was looking so good. And that's literally my routine. My routine is literally like protective style for a few days and then a stretched hairstyle for a few days. And that is literally how I've been able to keep my hair super long, strong, and healthy without barely any breakage, barely any shedding. Okay, there's definitely more to it, but this routine definitely helps, okay? So yeah, now I'm rocking my hair in this blown out state, and my hair is currently tailbone length. These are the longest parts of my hair, and it's about right here, so that's pretty long, right? That's definitely because of my routine, because I realized that stretching my hair helps me so much. Stretching over wash and goes. Leaving my hair out just doesn't really work for my hair. There was a time last year where I was doing like wash and goes back to back. My hair was like in this curly state all the time, and it was cute or whatever, but I never experienced so many tangles, so much breakage and struggles during wash day than during that time, because my hair was just like matted and tangled all the time, and that caused breakage, extra shedding, and that definitely impacted my hair growth. But since I've started doing like the protective hairstyles mixed with the stretched hairstyles, girl, that's a gold mine. That's an amazing routine, and that's why I'm making this video, because I want to show you how you can grow healthy hair. So here's why I think that stretching your hair works for hair growth. When your curls are tightly coiled and shrunken, okay, the ends tangle, they knot up, and they can break easily. And stretching your hair, on the other hand, whether it's through twist outs, blowouts, braid outs, heatless or no heat, it keeps those ends from fighting from each other. So that means like less single strand knots, right? Less breakage, easier detangling, and longer hair over time. And it also allows sebum, like our scalp's natural oil, to actually travel down the strand, okay? So on super curly hair, that's a little bit more difficult. It takes a little bit longer, but on stretched hair, it helps with moisture too. And here's something that I had to unlearn. Convenience isn't always better. Yes, it's easier to put on a wig and call it a day and just leave your hair suffer underneath. Like, yeah, I know it's easy, but faster doesn't always mean healthier. And I had to slow down, get intentional, and really start caring for my hair. And that's when like everything started to shift. So let's talk styles. Here are some of my favorite ways to stretch natural hair without sacrificing your hair health. Twist outs on blowout hair. You will get minimal tangles, soft definition, and only need to retwist like once or twice a week. You can blow dry your hair, heatless or not heatless. I used a blow dryer for this blow dry style. And if you want some waves to it, some texture to it, you can just twist it overnight with your favorite jelly or hair product or setting foam or whatever, and just call it a day. Next day, you have a beautiful hairstyle. Then there's also flexi rod sets. You can do these on blow dried hair. They mimic wand curls with zero heat. I love the end result, but I hate the process of flexi rods because I just have too much hair, and I'm not gonna walk around with flexi rods in my hair, and I'm not gonna sleep in flexi rods because I need my sleep, okay? Okay, sleeping in flexi rods is just super uncomfortable. You also have sock curls, you know, with socks, you can create curls with your socks. You can also do a bantu knot out. They're super cute, especially on stretched hair. Then there's also the ref air. So with the ref air, you can stretch your wash and goes. You can lightly elongate your curls without fully straightening. If you really want to wear your curls out, your natural curls out, you can do a wash and go and then stretch your hair with the ref air. I don't have a ref air. I live in Belgium in Europe, and the ref air is not available in Europe. Like, I don't know why they don't want to ship to like Europe or internationally. They don't ship internationally, only within the United States, I believe. Or in North America, something like that. I don't know. Like, the girlies in Europe really want to try out the ref air because it seems like a life-saving tool. And then there's also the straight natural, aka the silk press queens. It is a bit of a controversial thing, but when it's done right, like with low heat, minimal frequency, solid heat protectant, it's actually a great way to reduce manipulation and retain length if it's done right, okay? Okay, and I've had a season where I leaned into straight styles, not because I hate my curls, whatever, but because it was easier in that moment, and it still is, honestly. What mattered was how I used heat. I love me a silk press girl. I'm a silk press girly. I love straight hair. It's so convenient for me. I'm a busy mom. I work. I have my own business, and it's just a lot going on in my life, honestly. So I don't want to think about my hair and rocking my hair in a stretch state or a straight state. It just works for me. What matters is how I use heat on my hair to minimize the heat damage and to keep my length. I have a whole silk press routine on my channel. I'm gonna link the video here on the screen so you can check that out. But watching that video will definitely help you if you wanna straighten your hair safely. Watch that video. So I know it's like a sensitive topic, being a straight natural, and people can talk about it on and on, why straightening your hair isn't good. But there were times where I straightened my hair, tons of times, all the times. And I don't get heat damage if I straighten my hair. I do get heat damage if I reapply heat over and over. And there was a time where I silk pressed my hair. My hair was not damaged. My hair felt good, strong, and whatever. But then the mistake I did was reapply heat, like, I think twice after the one time I silk pressed my hair. So my hair was still in silk press state, and I was like, you know, I need to look good because I need to go to an event or party. I don't know, I don't remember what it was, but I was like, I took the flat iron and I was re-straightening my hair. I put a little bit of heat protectant on my hair, but I didn't do anything because my hair was already straightened. Straight hair is a little bit more fragile, okay? You need to use the right leave-in blowout cream with bond building ingredients inside, and also a good heat protectant to protect your hair from the heat. And if you don't do that, it can definitely damage your hair. But if you do it correctly, then it will not damage your hair. And doing it incorrectly is reapplying heat every time to touch up your edges, touch up your roots and all that kind of stuff. So that's a mistake that I did, what got me heat damage. Before someone comes for me in the comment section, but you got heat damage, this and that. I got heat damage because I did a few mistakes. Okay. Now I'm at a place where I prioritize low manipulation over everything. Whether my hair is in a fluffy twist out or just lightly blow dried like this, I'm not constantly restyling or detangling. Only in the morning I detangle my hair to remove the knots from sleeping, but that's it. So if you're wondering how to retain length without hiding your hair in wigs and twists and braids all year 24/7 without having a break, the answer is pretty simple. Stretch your hair and treat it like something you actually love. Less tangles, less breakage, and more confidence. So the mix of wearing your hair in a protective style with stretching can really work out for you if your goal is to retain length. So let me know in the comments what stretch styles work for you or which ones you want to try. And if you found this video helpful, definitely comment, like, and subscribe. Turn on your post bell notification so you get notified whenever I upload a new natural hair video. Okay, sis? So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you in my next video.